Oh, man. Alright, so we got a little bit of a rain deal going on here. I don't think it's going to be very heavy rain, but I certainly am prepared to bail if I need to, and that's not a problem. Water's clear and low. Man, I thought it would be maybe a little dirty, but it's not. I'm gonna go with a bigger lure to start. Stay with a 15. I'm gonna use that silver teardrop with a black, red, and white tri-tail. Let's see what we can do. Might have to size down here, but I am hopeful it's not just going to be all small fish, but you never know. Looks like somebody hit it for some distance recently. There was a car at the spot above, so this might be fished through already, but there's a little guy looking. I can go tailless if they still shy, but this is a gold number 9 with a, this is an oval body with a green, red, and black specked tail. This lure casts pretty good too. It's a bit of a change, but it does cast pretty good. There we go. There's our first fish. Get my hand wet. Here we got a little brookie. That was a full-on smash on the 9, so that's good news. Just a little cute little brookie. Right at about 8, I'd say, 7. There he goes. This looks like a nice hole here. Ha 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 ha. Look at the size of this cutie. Wow. You got a hook. And that very well could be a stocker brown. Just super short-lived. There's a decent red brown. Ooh. Ah, lost him. A 10-inch brown. I could tell he was lightly hooked. There it is again. There we go. Yeah. Just in a terrible spot, surrounded by trees. I can't lift up. I can't do nothing. Combat fishing, folks. Looks like a decent spot. Oh, and there was a nice fish. Shit. because that's another thing that could happen here. There could be just a couple of big holes here where the fish have congregated, which would be... Ooh, there's a nice fish. No chance to net him. Get my hand wet. There's a decent brown. All right. Maybe I'll just take advantage and stay put where I'm at. Okay, so we got him out safely. There finally is a 13-inch brown. Nice fish. Make sure I'm on. Yeah, I was on and he slipped out of my hand, folks, so. All right, a better fish. A better fish in current. Get the cast down. Keep it down. Ah, he got off. I'm telling you, folks, this lure is not the issue. All right, but that's a good sign. A little better fish and a little more active. Oh, I like this a lot. Big beaver dam. Yeah, so here now you can see the complete oxbow. Goes around, it used to cut and come around in a big key shape, and now it's just a smaller, tight bend. Watch for big fish there at some point. They'll be there. But if I'm gonna throw a 6, there's an eagle. Oh, there he is. Beautiful bald eagle. It's gonna land, I think. No, maybe not. How awesome. There was an interesting comment today. Somebody was upset that somehow this early season fishing has some impact on whether the fish bite at the opener or not. And I responded politely to that person, and I'm going to respond politely here. But the season's been open to January, and don't blame your opening day bite problems on somebody else's fishing. It's up to you what you get on opening day. It has nothing to do with fishing it a week ahead of time, or which is legal to even fish it the day before opener now. Too bad. Get out there and fish, folks. You see what I do? It's not that difficult. Trout are not picky, and certainly we all have a right to get out there and access these resources. We have the best rights in the country in terms of access to property, public and with landowner permission. It's a great place to fish in Wisconsin. Ah, there's a biter. Let's see if we get somebody right in there. We do. A little brown. A little brown, and he got all of the 6. Go. He was not going to get off no matter what he did. Just a little brown trout. Nice yellow belly on him. About 8.5, I'd say, something like that. Let's see if we got a big dog at the back end of this one. There we go. Not a big dog, but looks like he might be foul hooked a little bit. Ah, he's off. That's what happens when you get hot stuff like that. It's just super hard to control, folks. Easily influenced water by an angler that you could possibly get yourself involved in. There's a good fish. Brown, good fish for here anyway. 10-inch brown. He did in fact come a long way. Start over on the side too. There's a fish. Small brownie. See, now this one here is too big to be a stock. In general. They're biting harder now too. I noticed that. But there's a little brown. Let's try the other side. Another smaller brown. What kind of bird that is. There's a little brown, about 5.5, 6. We get a little guy here. And he's off, which is good. Brookie. So the action's pretty good. They're small fish, but the action's pretty good, folks. I'm glad the action's improved because it was pretty slow to start. And this guy survived a heron bite. He will be helped with the pliers immensely. You can see on his back right there that that's a prior heron poke right there. Almost got eaten by a heron, but a 7-inch brookie, 6.5-inch brookie. Get my hand wet. A little brown. First one was much nicer fish. Gosh, and this little guy's stuck. Yeah, just a little baby brown. Unfortunately, that seems to be the most common fish here. And I also have a real super duper light 4. There's a tree fish. So, heavy lure did make a positive hit and he killed that. So that's a 9 that they're biting nice and hard. Oop. Little brown. There's a nice brown. Stay on, buddy. Timber crusher. All right. There's a 12-inch brown. Yeah. No bigs today, but it's been fun. I love seeing those fish come crashing out from under that log. I had a feeling there'd be somebody in there. Nice brown. This might be the best brown of the day. Yeah, I think it is. Another heron poke. It might be tied, but another nice brown, 13 and a half, something like that. Hey, he came twice. He's out. There's an 8-incher, 7.5. All right, folks. I think I've seen enough of this. I'll take a look at the radar, but the rain's supposed to come on all day. This could be it. I'm not so certain that there's going to be a plan B here. Kind of crappy weather. And gearing up for opener. I'm not certain yet if I'm going to fish the Wisconsin opener or if I'm going to get away from the crowds and use that as a nice time to go fish a Minnesota stream with Shebs and Adam. But here today, you know, small fish, quite a bit of action. It was slow in the beginning, sized all the way down to 6, and that seemed to get it going again. Probably, I don't know, I think probably 15, 20 fish to hand, and at least that number in swipes, misses, half butts, little nips, bumping into the lure. So I saw a lot of fish today, and we'll see what happens. But as always, thanks for watching Wisconsin trout fishing, and happy fishing.